Hi everybody, and welcome to a brand new game called Subnautica that's just come out on Steam on Early Access. This is a pre-alpha build, and well, we're going to have a quick look at it and see what our first impressions are of it. Pretty much everything here is absolutely subject to change, so the game is just in development. But I think it looks promising and it's well worth a good look at. So we're going to start a brand new game. We're going to throw ourselves in the deep end and have a look what's going on. Now right now this menu is kind of a placeholder because the options button doesn't work. Continue game and new game are the only buttons that really work. So let's go ahead and start a new game. There are several different modes. You've got freedom, where you don't die from thirst or hunger. You can basically just free to explore the entire little world that these designers have created. Survival, which is what we're going to be going, it's very much like any other survival game. You're going to run out of air, you're going to run out of food, you're going to run out of water, you're going to need to replenish your resources. Hardcore, in addition to all of that, is the mode that means that when you die, it's permadeath, no second chances. So that would be a really good mode that they've envisioned as being a kind of a challenge mode, perhaps, for maybe a live stream, perhaps. But let's click on survival and let the game do its thing.
In the late 22nd century, humanity is beginning to colonize space. Before colony ships arrive, habitation vessels are appointed terraforming missions. The Aurora was one such vessel. During its descent, the Aurora was struck by a mysterious energy pulse, resulting in catastrophic hull failure. A single life pod jettisoned prior to impact. You were in that life pod.
Okay, so, well, this is where we start by the looks of it. We're in a pod. There's something loud up there. Ooh, there's all kinds of weird noises. There's something on the floor. Fabricator. What else have we got? Can we use this? No. What about this? No. Ooh, what about this? What's in the storage? We've got a submarine. Do we have a submarine? We've got blueprints, inventory. Okay, so looks like we can store stuff inside this pod thing. What's this say? Fuel cells online, 100%, 100%, and 100%. That's good. Warning: crash 6 enables, emergency backup power enabled, CO2 levels approaching half full to occupants, recommended. So this is what happened to the ship. It got hit by an energy pulse and it fucked up, blew the ship up, and looks like there's the CO2 levels got so high that was a fire. There's a fire in here too. I'm a bit worried about that. I'd like to fix that at some point. Okay, let's have a look at the world. So it pops us out on top of the pod here, by the looks of it. Let's, whoa! Oh, that's our ship, okay. Wow, that got fucked up. Okay, there's some... Ooh, okay, that's cool. Let's see about dropping into here. Oop, there we go. Oh, wow. Oh, this place looks amazing. I wonder what they are. They don't look particularly friendly. Oh! Manatee things, okay. So we've got, I don't know, look like swordfish or tuna or something. This is definitely an alien world that we spotted on, so we've he's carrying stuff. Huh, okay. Well, my oxygen's running out, fair enough, let's go. So, we appear to control this game. WASD, mouse and spacebar makes me go up, and holding the C button makes me go down, and tab brings up my inventory, which currently has nothing inside of it. So, we're a bit low on food, so I think we need to go on a quest for looking for food, for useful resources, and just generally appreciate what this place looks like. So we've got... Let's have a look. Let's try and keep away from the big stuff for the minute. What's down here? We've got sand? Dig this one. Oh, yes. This is the voxel terrain, so you can dig, you can manipulate the terrain. I can dig a really big hole here. See? So it's fully deformable terrain. It's
Oxygen, 25%.
oh shit! I'm gonna die. I've got a little bit of oxygen left. Jeez.
Warning, oxygen.
Yes, yes, yes.
10%.
Oh, just in time. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got. Great limestone. So the game appears to be giving us a few hints. Let's just... Oh, we picked something up. We picked up a mushroom and a titanium. It says in the top corner there. Oh, cool. Boom. Wow, okay, these mushrooms... Oh, they're popping it out. That's pretty awesome.
50%.
Let's come back up to the top for a minute. Okay. I'm a bit nervous with the wildlife. I don't want to get insta-killed. Especially the big things. What about these small things? Are you good for anything? Oop. Oh, catch him. Gotcha! Oh! Aha! Look at him! He looks so annoyed. He's like, alright! No, let go. What's that? Bladderfish. Okay, cool. Let's not have them in my hands. There's a rock. I'll break it. Copper. That sounds useful. There's a big manatee thing over there.
25%.
Ooh, there's quartz. Is that quartz? So it looks like there's plenty of natural... Oh, Hey, no pooping! Rawr. Silly manatees. Ooh! What's that? Boomerang fish.
Oxygen.
Cool.
50%.
Wow, look at this. This is so pretty. For a build that's pre-alpha, I've decided to have a look at this game mainly because they added in a save feature. But prior to this, it's basically a tech demo. Right, I'm just going to get some fish while I'm talking. Basically a tech demo, but it didn't have a save feature, so you played it for as long as you wanted, but once you exited, it didn't save the game. They've recently put the save feature in. Ooh, what's that? What are you? What is everything? What's going on? So the save feature has allowed me to basically do perhaps a bit of a gameplay if people are interested. So you've got quite a sizable inventory. Let's keep going. What's that? What are you? Boomerang. Okay, another boomerang. What are you? Oh, look at him. He's got a big eye. Come here, you. Wait, come on. Hey. Of course. That's like that. There's a load of them. There's a little school of them. That's pretty cool. Come here. Yeah, picks up a peeper. Look at his eyes, so big. Ooh, what's this? Tunnel. It's a big coal tuba. It's a tube.
Oxygen.
I like tubes.
25%.
Alright. So it seems like this nags you. You've got a little helper here reminding you not to die. Ooh, what's this? Salt. Okay. Alright, not sure what that's for, but yeah, okay, we've got some salt. Cool, that's good. Let's get another block of that. That seems to be fairly plentiful. So the game... Oh, there's some more salt, and some more salt. The game seems to be going out of its way to give you stuff that it thinks you might need. I'm not sure, like, at later stages, how hard it is to find stuff. I mean, we've got an entire ocean. I'm a bit nervous about, like, what's... Oh, whoa, what was that? Is it the manatee thing shouting at me? But yeah, there seems to be... But we're in kind of like a shallows here, like a coral reef shallow, so I quite like the look of this. It's pretty cool. I'm getting hungry, but I'm imagine I can do something with the fish, assuming though it's the only... Come here! Oh, he's gone off. These little peepery things, they're quite fast. Ooh, a safe. What's that doing down here?
Oxygen. 50%.
What's this? Stasis rifle found. What's going on? What? The swordfish thing attacked me. And my fragment just... Oh no, is it there? Yeah, it's still there. Okay, so we need to keep an eye for them. They're hostile. They're definitely hostile. Okay, they don't like me. Ooh, what's that? It looks like Jar Jar Binks. It's a Gary fish. Gary! It's a Gary fish. Oh, what like... It's a fish named... It's like having a fish named Bernard. Let's grab some of this. We need some resources. What's that? Titanium. Okay. Alright. I dig that. Let's come back up to the surface. Bit of a breather. Let's carry on looking for stuff. Our health's down a bit. Food's getting rather low. I'm a bit worried about that. But we're going to go back to our pod. So can have a... Just wanna, they seem relatively easy to catch. I'm hoping we can eat some of these fish and they won't poison us or something. But let's go back to the pod.
Oxygen.
Oh, I don't like how the pod's like above these nasty things. Okay, so we've got escape hatch there and there. Okay, okay, so let's use a fabricator. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, food. Water's important. We'll make a few of them. But food's important. Food's. Gary, it's cooked Gary. Gary. Okay, so let's eat the cooked Gary fish. Ah, okay. Gave me a bit of water and it gave me a bit of food. Okay, let's. Did something just... Is our pod getting attacked?
Blood nutrient levels decreasing. Calorie intake recommended.
Are those... I think those swordfish things are attacking the pod. Gits.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, let's make some more. We've got quite a few of these. We need there you go, cooked boomerang. We're being nudged. I hope I'm safe in here. Let's make some more filtered water because well, when you're at sea, dying from water loss is one of the things that happens. Okay. So what have we got? We've got water, hoop fish. Got no more cooked fish, but at least we know we're not going to get thirsty. Okay, so let's have a look at what we can make. So we've got basic resources. So we take scrap metal. Okay, we need to find some of that. Silicon is the quartz, glass is quartz, that makes sense. Magnesium, make it from salt deposit, okay, we've got one salt by the looks of it. Bleach, copper wire and a battery, okay. Food, okay, we've discovered some more food I guess. Equipment, we've got a tank, ooh, that might be useful actually. Fins, increase swing speed, that's pretty cool. Pipe, pumps oxygen from the surface, that would be useful. So this is all useful stuff really. Dive reel, find your way back home. That's pretty useful. Flare for cave diving, an air bladder for personal buoyancy. Ooh, okay. Great sphere. Grav sphere. Okay. It's like a magnet or something. A beacon. Okay, well, thing's already got a beacon, but okay, now you can make more. Current generator and a small storage cube. Okay. Well, looks like we could make a small storage cube. Let's go to tools. What have we got? We've got a flashlight, a knife. Ooh, that looks important. A sea glide. Ah, sweet. It's a little engine thing, that a little turbine thing that pulls you through the water. Stasis rifle. We've got the stasis rifle fragment. Not sure what we're supposed to do with it. A welder for repairs. This place definitely needs repairing. We haven't got any magnesium or metal yet. Constructor, terraformer. Constructor builds vehicles. Ah, so like submarines and stuff. Hopefully, maybe, or a ship to get out of here. Terraformer. That sounds pretty sweet. Make our own little island. Advanced is... It looks like these are kind of... Yeah, these are advanced things. There's a compass. Thermometer and compass seem pretty useful. How do you make a compass? A computer chip. How do you make a computer chip? Silver, dual disc piece and quartz. Okay, alright. So, let's see about... Well, titanium. We've got titanium. We need glass. We've got enough quartz for glass. Okay. So let's make our first dive tank. There we go. So that's in my inventory. I don't think we have to assign it to anything. Titanium, salt, copper. Wow, our thing's really been knocked around. I wonder if it's those things bumping it. I don't know if they're annoyed at me or not. I'm trespassing on their territory. It's pretty hostile out there, I must say. If I'm right above those things as an initial spawn, that's pretty harsh. Okay, I want a knife. Titanium and silicon. I can't make silicon unless I've got quartz, and I don't have enough quartz. Okay. Alright. So, open storage. Shift click. You can drag them across as well. So I've got some titanium, I've got some mystery pieces, I've got some random mushroomy things. Can I... Oh, I can eat them as well. There you go. And I've got some bottled water when I get thirsty. Okay. So I've got a tank. Hey! Upgrades! Okay, let's have a look what's happening. Oh, wow! Sun's going down. Oh, this looks really pretty now. Those sharp things around there. I'm a bit nervous about them. Let's... Hello, sharky things. You don't want to attack me. I'm pretty sure I reckon that's what's been bumping my pod. It makes sense that those things. Ooh, there's a new thing here. Okay, what's this? What are you? Are you hostile? Half of it. I can pick it up. Aha! Maybe not hostile. I can pick him up. Ooh, there's lots of them. Oh dear. Daniel. Food for days. What's that? Oh, okay, let's put that down. Just a quick look around to make sure there's nothing nasty. There's my pod. What are you? Floater? What do you do? I love you.
Oxygen.
Oh shit!
50%.
They're holding up the rock. Okay, I'm gonna put you back then. Put you back. There you are. There you are, chaps. Okay, so there's floaters are pretty cool. Wow, I must say, sun's coming up. Ah, it's dawn. I'm glad about that. I heard that at night time it gets a little bit more hostile around here. Some of the more neutral stuff in the daytime, or the more chilled out things, become a bit more aggro at night time because like, leave us alone, we're trying to sleep. Arr. Scrap metal, that's what we look like. So this is stuff that's dropped off the ship, I would assume. So let's pick some up. We need that. That's useful. Let's keep having a look around. Let's see, is there anything hiding in these bushes? They do seem to like to have stuff hiding in these bushes. I'm playing this game... Ooh, this is a big lump of scrap metal. I am playing this game on its highest graphical settings. There are lower settings, and if you set it on its lowest, all of this nice detail, which really makes the game what it is, to be honest, does kind of go away, and you end up being able to see the natural resources a lot easier. But it's kind of just easy mode, I guess, because why would you turn the settings down? This game is so pretty. It's down here. Ah, quartz. That's what I need. I want to make a knife. More quartz. Ooh. Hello. What's these? Little red things. Okay. Well, I'm going to come back and investigate them in a bit. They're growling at me. Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! Did I die? Oh, I blacked out. I can hear myself breathing. I didn't die. Just in time. What have I got in my inventory? I've got 8 quartz. I think I need some more. So, was there quartz down here? Is there quartz down here? I'll have a look at those red things in a bit. Is there quartz? You know what? There is quartz down here. I can see it. Ah! Okay. Gotta be careful. Got my oxygen. There's more quartz. It's definitely giving you the hint that it wants you to pick up quartz. There it is. It's hiding. Aha! Let's have a mushroom for good luck, eh? Everybody loves mushrooms.
50%.
For a game that's pre-alpha, I've got to admit this is absolutely beautiful. Now, with any early access game, well, you're buying basically a broken product. It's not ready yet. It's not finished. It's very likely to be completely unplayable for long periods of time as they make adjustments to the game. So this game crashed on me several times on launch, and this is kind of the first time I've had it. So actually, let's go save. So I was keeping my eye on this game for a little while, and they brought the save function in, so I'm happy about that. What's this? Silver. Okay, that's cool. That's going to be useful for something. Not sure what. These caves are where it seems to be at right now. I mean, there's stuff flying around on the surface. You need salt, which is something that kind of hangs around on the surface quite a lot. I'm liking this extra tank though. It's pretty cool. Getting along a little bit longer, less desperate. You can go perhaps a bit deeper. Let's have a look. What's in here? Have I been here before? Is there anything hiding? Dig sands? No. Ah, there's a boulder. I'm not quite sure what we're breaking the boulder with. Perhaps they'll add in an animation where you can have a little pick or something that you can only use for that. But right now the knife seems to be the only kind of weapon that you can defend yourself with. And I kind of want one of them because of these bad guys here. These brutes. They seem to be relatively ignoring me at the moment. But They were giving my pod a really good beating up overnight, so I assume they get more aggressive and angry at night, maybe? Perhaps? Yeah. Yeah, let's not play with them at night. Ooh, there's another cave. Ooh, it asked me to pick up some sand. Let's have a look in the cave. What's in the cave? Hopefully... Ah, there's a rock.
50%.
Okay, let's get this rock and go back up. Copper, okay. Let's get this rock. Go up. Titanium, ah, that's cool. Sure that'd be useful for something. So let's just hold space bar and come up. So you've got the shallows that I'm basically just gambling around in, and there's lots of little cave systems around to explore. But then you can see the ocean just goes off over here, and it just gets deeper and deeper. And I don't... if you can see that the biome's kind of changing.
Detected.
I'm getting hungry. You can see the biome's kind of changing, getting closer to the ship there. There's more like coral reefs. There's still stuff. Oh, some quartz. Lots of quartz. Okay, I'll have that. There we are. Some quartz. Quite a lot of quartz. I like quartz. This is good. Now, for the moment, I think the game is not a randomly generated game. The devs have made the choice that they'd rather have a game where they've personally worked on sections to make them as good as possible for you to enjoy, than have something that's randomly generated. Now, I'm not sure if that's actually a positive point or a negative point, to be honest. I mean, a game's a game, and if the designers choose to custom make each section of the map, and believe me that there are areas of this map that if you go into there's no detail and it will crash your game because they're basically just a placeholder, and it causes a type of memory leak because there's nothing there and the game tries to find files to populate it with. Like, this is some kind of weird sea kelp thing area biome, and over there's kind of like coral and stuff. Okay, let's...
New creature discovered.
Can I eat anything? Oh, I can't eat anything. Oh dear. But I have got water. So what I could do is eat a garryfish, and that's going to give me negative 12 H2O. But I've got some water over here. Yes, I do. So I'm going to have to... I've got salt. No, I've got salt. That's okay. Alright, I've got salt. I can cook a garryfish. I know it's amazing it's called garry. We know what a garryfish is. Hearty snack. But hooked hoverfish. I'm going to try that. See what's that like. So is that one any good? Hoverfish. Plus 23 food. That is definitely worth it. And I'm going to give myself some filtered water. So we really need salt. Oh, we've got the quartz. Titanium. Let's see what we can do. So I want a knife, which is in tools. So it's titanium and 1 silicone. So let's make a silicone out of 2 quartz. There we go. And then tools, knife. Right, we've got something to defend ourselves with. That's better. I like it. I like it. So it's nice, look pretty cool. It's kind of futuristic. I love the writing on it. It says Ultra Arms. That's pretty cool. I like this kind of... It's almost Star Trek-y, almost, you know. It just makes things out of thin air almost, as long as you're feeding the right resources. But, I think I'm going to keep an eye on this game. This is just a little kind of quick look at the game. I'm going to end the recording there. It's been a few minutes. We've had a nice look around. But, my God, this game is beautiful. I mean, come on, I'd happily just play this out of survival mode, just wandering around, just looking at stuff. I mean, I heard that there's huge sea creatures, the depth it goes to... Oh, I can cut this. Oh, I can cut it. That's cool. Okay, so it's right click to cut, left click to pick up. Okay, that's interesting. But, yeah, I hear this, you know, I've only been gambling around the shallows, really. I mean, there's submarines to make. The next... Salt, need you. There's the next release that's they're due to release at some point this month is actually going to be to do with building sea bases. So I guess you could build a submarine, go down somewhere really low, build a sea base and have a base at the bottom of the ocean and fix up your pod. I don't know if the pod's movable. I don't think it is. I'm also interested to see, you know, that ship's obviously got a lot of resources on it. I mean, look at it. There's still lights on. And I know most of it's kind of exploding, but I'd like to take a submarine to go and have a look to see what's going on with it. I mean, can we fix it? I've also heard rumours that there are islands, or I think there's one island. It's a bit of an Easter egg. I've heard people talking about it, but it's not. Again, it's kind of a placeholder. It's pretty to look at, but they haven't populated it with anything, and they've got to come up with creatures. But they're basically building a whole alien world. I mean, these shark things. Come on, rah, rah. I love you, son. He's just like, whatever. I'll eat you for lunch. I'm gonna eat you. I need you for drinking, I think. Yeah. Looking for water. So you equip our knife by just using a number keys, and we can set the hot tab things in the inventory. So, this has been Subnautica. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me play around with this for a little. There's so much to do and to look at. It's such a pretty game. I'm thinking of perhaps making a bit of a mini-series just to see how far we can go. The game's a little bit limited at the moment into the fact that they're still implementing it, they're still putting new creatures in, they're putting new tools, new ways to make things, but the two main submarines that you can have are implemented, and they're implementing bases as well, so perhaps we can make a little underwater colony. I think that would be pretty cool. Like one really deep down and have like submarines to go between here and there, and like air pipes running, and no you don't you look at me that way. He's going up his tube. Oh, his other one's following him. Maybe they're sociable hunters. I don't know. He definitely attacked me. They don't look particularly friendly. I'm going over here. Alright, so if anybody, I mean, just let me know if you're interested. I'm kind of interested in doing one, but if nobody's particularly bothered, and you know, it's just a waste of your time, let me know. Or would you like me to do another series of this and kind of try and check out all the different biomes, look at the different creatures, check out like the caves and all these like tubes, and all these little fish. There's a garryfish down there. Gotcha. Ah, there's no hiding from me. Not a garryfish. What was it? A peeper. I think I'm a peeper. Yeah. So thanks for watching. I've been 4040. Give us a thumbs up if you like the idea of exploring this game a bit more and just enjoying how pretty it is. I mean, this is. My gosh, for a game that's not even in alpha build yet, it's just an experimental build. It's so pretty. They've obviously put a lot of work into it. And the guys who are making this have put a lot of dedication in, and they are very, very talkative with the community. They like interacting with it, and for a dev and an alpha build to be communicative with their fan base, I guess you call them that. Hiding there too. They like their mushrooms. Is only a good thing. So I'm looking forward to see where this goes. They don't reckon the game's going to be finished anytime soon. Maybe not even this year. They've said that they want to take. I mean, they want to take their time on it. They don't want to rush it. They're not going to give any dates, and pretty much they'll let you purchase this game. It's £14.99, but it comes with the disclaimer: if this game is completely broken, it will go wrong, might be completely unplayable as it's an alpha build, as different patches come in and mess with it or change different ways it works on it. But if you fancy supporting the game and having fun with it and helping them, give suggestions, they frequently, daily sometimes, talking to their fan base about how things should work, perhaps new monsters or new things that they would like to implement or tweaks here and there. So I'm going to go back to my pods, and I'm going to call this the end of an episode. I'm probably going to play a few more episodes, at least because I'm just generally curious. You can hear these big kind of trumpeting kind of sounds, almost like whales. I dread to think what's out there in the dark blue, and that kind of scares me a little bit. You don't want to look down and just see a huge pair of jaws. And I don't know how. I kind of don't want my pod to be over this area because it's quite nasty. I know, right? Food, I know. So yeah, the food seems to deplete at a reasonable level. Okay, boomerang, a morsel, medium-sized, hearty snack, not much meat, a salty feast. Salty feast it is. Let's see how many cook some peepers. They look so surprised with their huge eyes. How much does that give me? That's 32. I guess because they're hard to catch, they're more nutritious, maybe? Anyway, so I've been 4040. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next recording. See you later. Bye now.